I was staring at the charts late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. DogeCoin began to rise, and in the news, XRP got an encouraging surprise. Ethereum is having fun. The party for Bitcoin has just begun. The guests included Chiliz, and what happened next on this Halloween night? You guessed it right. They did the mash. It was the Monster Mash. My name is Frankie Candles, and this is a spooky edition of your crypto news wrap-up. Let's get it. This week, Dogecoin was a treat for holders and a trick for those who suffer from Doge pump FOMO. The price has increased 150% since Tuesday, with 74% accounted for in a measly 24 hours. The price rallied on speculation that Elon Musk will incorporate Dogecoin into his recent Twitter takeover and made it the 6th largest cryptocurrency by market cap, flying over Cardano on a witch's broomstick. Charles Hoskinson finally said boo about Dogecoin, which he believes finally has a use case. He even proposed creating an ultra-fast and identity-enabled Dogecoin sidechain of Cardano, custom-built for social networks with 80% voting in favor. Dogecoin founder Shibetoshi Nakamoto found the comment chilling, prompting him to respond, "Oh, now suddenly you don't hate Dogecoin?" Investors are using a crystal ball to forecast Dogecoin's usability in the future. There was also a recent update to Dogecoin with DogeChain, which is a proof-of-stake Layer 2 protocol that will allow Doge-native NFTs, DeFi, and games. It's all speculation, and traders shouldn't lose their heads to FOMO, and remember that euphorically filling bags is for trick-or-treaters, not investors. Now let's pass it to Frankie Candles for a market watch.
Thanks, Frank. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do a little market watch here. We've got Bitcoin coming in at $20,502, down about 0.5% on the day. Ethereum coming in at $1573, down about 1% on the day. Now, guys, I do want to bring you over here to the Bitcoin chart, and I just want to show you guys some levels that we need to hold to remain bullish, and that number one level is going to be this local golden pocket that we're holding above right now at about 20,400. If we could hold above this, we could potentially continue this move higher. However, the main levels I am watching to continue this bullish move to the upside is going to be $20,000 even, as well as 19,600. Now, the reason 19,600 is so important is because it is our 4-hour value area high. So if we do break this local golden pocket and continue to the downside, I am looking for a strong bounce off of that $19,600 level, that 4-hour value area high. Now, if we cannot hold this level and we break below and bearishly retest this level, it is likely that we will come all the way back down to our range lows in the 18,000s, where we have already spent so much time. So let's hope that we can hold above that $20,000 level so we don't even have to worry about 19.6. But again, that 19.6 level is going to be the key level where, if broken, that's where I start to flip bearish, and that's where I start to expect this move to the upside to not continue. If you guys want to follow me, it's Frankie Candles on YouTube or Frankie_Candles on all socials. Back to the news.
Thanks, Chef Cavs. It's 2022, and the SEC's witch hunt against Ripple Labs belongs in Salem back in 1692. Or so says the Blockchain Association, a Washington-based lobbyist group that recently filed an amicus curiae to show support for Ripple against the SEC. The group believes securities laws being used are as pieced together as Frankenstein himself, and the interpretation is way too broad. This creates a monstrous environment for the cryptocurrency industry, who already has to walk through dark woods of vague crypto regulation with jump scares of inconsistent enforcement at every turn. They believe also that the Howey test doesn't apply, and that the XRP token is an asset and not an investment contract. Other groups have grabbed their pitchforks to join the mob, including SpendBits Inc. and Investor Choice Advocates Network, who filed amicus briefs as well. The judge seems to find the SEC's allegations creepy as well, granting amicus curiae briefs to iRemit, who says they didn't speculate on future price of the asset, and TapJet, who uses XRP as payment. If Spirit Halloween was all out of monkey costumes and you can't go as your favorite NFT, you can always dress up as Gary Gensler to scare anyone who believes in the freedom to use money outside the government control. Will the Halloween party be over on November 1st and 2nd with the next FOMC? Inflation levels continue to terrify the Fed, and like in all the FOMC meetings in the past, the devil is in the details. Beige Book districts show conflicting data on consumer prices, with almost all of them reporting continued labor growth and slowing or flat real estate markets. It's unknown what we will see next. Will the Fed stay hawkish or start feeling more dovish? For now, the outlook doesn't seem to be affecting the price of cryptocurrencies. Last week, Ethereum shot up 16% and Bitcoin gained 5% in price, not to mention the price of Chiliz, which shot to 22 cents, a pump of almost 12% in one day. Will the crypto markets go right from Halloween to Christmas this year? That remains to be seen. There's a witch's brew of upcoming events that could affect the market, like midterm elections, future rate hikes, and other macroeconomic factors. For now, the crypto scene is rocking and everyone's digging the sounds. This Halloween, the Monster Mash is being played by Ethereum, Bitcoin, Chiliz, DogeCoin, and others. That's all I got. Happy Halloween, BitSquad. Frankie Candles out.